I am going to go out to the saw and we're going to take this piece of nephrite, this jade, local jade that I found in Northern California here, and take a slice out of it. I have it marked there. We're going to use the tile saw. This is really hard, really heavy stuff. This is so heavy it would blow your mind. And then we're going to make some nice cabs out of that. So that's what's going to happen next. Okay. Whew. Wow, man. Okay. Here is the slab we got off that. It's so heavy. It's so nice. Look at that. Wow. Wow, that's got a little bit of stuff on it, but that is beautiful. I mean, wow. Okay. And then that's what we still have left of that particular lens. Quite a few. Okay, let's get out of here. And here we are outside. Look at it. In the light, you can see that Rhine. It's where the river beat it up to where it got through the Rhine and gave me that hint of blue. And then the vulcanization of this really rare blue nephrite. And there you see, that's where I put a little mineral oil on it when I was cutting it last time. And there's the raw face there. And nice little slab, so we'll be able to take some stones, and I don't know if you can see it, but these are usually have little dendritic patterns along the black when we get it polished up. Yeah, I'm always tempted to leave that as a solid piece, but I think we'll go ahead and take our cabs out of there that I wanted to get. That material, I'd already sanded on this side a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll put that back in the stockpile and draw our little patterns. That's one of the clues that you're dealing with. Oh! Okay, well, we lost that magnet down the crack. I'll have to go get that back later. But, serpentine will have enough iron left in it to where it's still magnetic. Not to mention this is extremely hard, extremely heavy, and you can see the tremolite patterns all through it. It's pretty unmistakable, but since I'd gotten that in a comment, I thought I'd show you. Okay, here are the 3 stones that I was able to get out of that slab. And I went with a slightly different shape with each one. We're in the slanty evening sun here, so I'm not sure which is better, direct light or no light. But here are the individual pieces. And you can see the ribboning down in there. And different tones. And the chatoyance, and that's, I tapered this one off at the end. Sorry, I did not do very much in this video of the actual crafting, but I used my tile saw for rough shaping and then my little flat lap for the rest of the shaping. You can see these have some little dendritic growth in there, but the tremolite and actinolite mixing together have made really great little swirls in this. And good translucency. Let me get some natural backlight on there. We could put some flashlight to these too, but it's letting the light in for sure. That's that first one. And then we have the second. Just experimenting with forms at this point. I still have a little bit of mineral oil on these to shine them a little bit. Oh yeah, and then this one you can see I put a bevel on both sides. I left a high ridge down the whole thing. And this is the same piece, but in one slab we had so many variances in color, which is part of the beauty for sure. And you can see some backlighting there for translucence check. And same thing, worked that mostly on the flat lap after I rough shaped it. And there was fractures, of course, in between these three pieces. So the reason why they're so big is because I was trying to just get the biggest stones that I could out of that slab and not worry about making them in a jewelry size or anything. So these were the big sections in between the fractures. Trying to maximize the material, because these are mostly going to be show-off stones, so that when I'm showing people these big chunks of rough that I'm finding that don't understand what it looks like finished, I have some actual examples in hand. Look at the translucency of that one, even though it's that thick. And these take a little bit to work with because it's such a hard material. You see that one's almost just pure creamy swirls. And great chatoyance. I don't know if that's going to pick up. Some of these, as you're shifting them around, the tremolite swirls in there do a really holographic switch between dark and light. So those are the three. I think that's a good start for sure. And just going to keep working with this material. I want to take a slab out of each one of these larger stones and shape it. And kind of have a collection before I even start selling them. But I also want to go to a festival and figure out how to price what I have, because those are all question marks. So for now, I'm just practicing working with it. Yeah, I like that one. I went ahead and pinched off the ends, but left the middle thick and did a soft bevel on either side. I think the next mission will be to do some jewelry pendant size pieces, because you can see how translucent it is. And it'd be fun to make some little necklace and earring pieces in all different colors. This was all this general shade, even though it has variances. And some of the other pieces are more blue and some of them are more green. So we'll be doing them all. That's mostly what I'm going to be working with for a while, because I'm so addicted to it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what I was getting up to with those for sure. I think real quick, let's move this over into the shade, because you can really change tone when you have the light off of it. Here they are with more of its blue tone going on. The shade of a tree. Oh, I'm addicted. It is fun stuff. It's so heavy in the hand it feels like a gem. There's this one. And then we'll drop a flashlight on it for the very last thing. Okay, very last thing, we'll drop the flashlight on it. This is indirect sun, but still during daytime. Just to show you how far it goes sideways into the material. And show off that green that comes out of the blue. That one's got a real clear section there. You can see it passing way out from the flashlight. Same thing with this. This is that super lightest colored one. The tremolite's working like fiber optics and just sending the light all through it. Okay, so we are back to the creek for more. I'll see you there.